Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning live here on Elite Jamaica official channel. It's a beautiful morning here in Kingston, Jamaica, and as you know, once you enter, just let me know where you're watching from and how is the weather in your neck of the woods. Okay? Yeah, peeps. So thanks again for joining. It's a pleasure having you all here. Stan Wright, Garden, Virgo Angel, blessings, thanks for joining. Eve McBarnett, good morning, thanks for joining. Sharon Fitzgerald, blessings, thanks for joining. Yeah, peeps, remember you can also like the video and share the video. That does help the channel tremendously. Today, guys, we will be taking a look back at COVID-19. It's going to be a year in review. As you know, yesterday was the anniversary of our first COVID uh, positive case in Jamaica. All right, and the funniest thing, peeps, on the anniversary COVID-19, them start give out the vaccines. All right. Brent Zone, weather is nice. Okay, you're watching from Florida. Blessings to everyone watching from Florida. Thunderable, blessings to you, blessings to your household, and shout out to everyone watching from Maryland. All right, guys. So as I said today, we will be discussing COVID-19. Before I go any further, peeps, well, I've got to say this a couple times through the show, but let me start now. The other day, I got a comment on a video about the interview with Robert Whiteley. There was a comment, someone was saying it's not professional to be wearing a dark shades while interviewing someone. All right. And also that I did not remember the person's name. Now, number one, guys, as you know, I do have a light sensitivity issue. I do not see from this eye. I did a surgery on this one, and the light, it really bothered my eyes. So I would prefer to wear a dark shade, so my eye them start burning me already. I would prefer to wear a dark shade than to have my eyes all watery and running water. And for those of you who have been here with Elite Jamaica for a long time, you all know that. So I do not mean any disrespect or anything like that. It's what I would say, it's more of a medical reason. All right, guys? So I'm sorry about that, but trust me, I know something we can't avoid. Number two, I did not forget Mr. Whiteley's name. I actually asked him the pronunciation, if it was Whiteley or Whitley, because during the conversations we had, I did not have a reason to use his last name. However, it was written down and all of that in text messages and all of that. I did not have a reason to pronounce it or use it. So then I asked what was the pronunciation. It could be Whiteley or it could be Whitley. All right, guys. So that was just to inform you guys. Alia Francis, good morning. Thanks for joining. Keddy Boo, good morning. Thanks for joining. Enough love. Brent Zone, blessings, man. All right. So, yeah, peeps, as I said, we will be discussing COVID-19 this morning. It's a year in review, and there are a lot of questions. You know, there are a lot of questions to be asked relating to COVID-19. So, we're going to be trying to discuss those questions and see if, I'm not going to say see if I can answer them, see if we can answer or come to an answer on those questions. All right. God blessings. Yeah, man. So, yeah, peeps, it was like these live shows, they, I really want to thank you all for the feedback on these live shows. I really want to thank you for watching and for being here. I'm trying my best to improve these shows on a daily basis to give you better content for the time you spend watching. Life with Desiree, blessings. Thanks for joining. Tara J, blessings. Thanks for joining. And guys, remember to share the video if you haven't done so already. And if you haven't yet subscribed to Elite Jamaica, you can consider subscribing to the channel. All right, so yeah, peeps. Yeah, so just wanna shout out Jamaica Yard Life 101. Shout out to Jay. Big up Jay says, hope you get well soon. As you know, Jay has said that he has contracted the COVID virus, and that's really sad. But yeah, we just hope for the best for Jay, hoping he gets through all of this and comes out on the good side. Simon Goodlett, good morning. Thanks for joining. Sashibu Diva, good morning. Thanks for joining. Natalie Cousins, blessings. Thanks for joining. Natalie Cousins, blessings, man. Happy anniversary. Yeah, for real. And I know there are a lot of persons here who have actually been with Elite Jamaica for a year. And every one of these days is going to be someone else's anniversary, because this was the time when I started to create blog videos. And this was the time when I actually gained a majority of subscribers on Elite Jamaica. All right. Christopher Stern, good morning. Thanks for joining. Sophie B, good morning. Thanks for joining. Yeah, God, Jay, just a build up some immunity, is it? Yeah, man. Yeah, RJ, we got to do that. Life with Desiree not easy, so yeah, man. Yeah, Natalie, and I remember those vlogs where the one where like I was going down to Kuala lot. You told me that you really like the views, those views. I remember every video me do, me always say Natalie, because you see them views, and then you tell me about the mango, and now there's a pick mango for you and I show you mango and everything there. This is one of the things I do. I don't know, I don't know if I have a different kind of memory in my head, but it's like I can remember stuff like me just see it front of me, like it just right front of me. Some of you guys, I can actually remember the day, the first time you commented, you know. I can remember specific comments or interesting comments that you made on the program over the length, over the time that I've been doing these vlogs. And I'm not referring to the narrated videos and the top 10 videos, because some of those are harder to interact with. But yeah, I remember a lot of comments. Barbara Aston, good morning. Thanks for joining. Angela Bimore, blessings. Thanks for joining. You know. Yeah, man, remember them thing, them one. You remember I when I said I didn't eat mangoes. And guys, more to understand so them time they like I just tired of mango, because I grew up on mangoes, so I just really stop eat mango one at a time. But then came the days when we really meet on some hard trek where really I go far, and see me really have mash up some mango. Yeah. But anyway, um there are there are a lot of persons who are not with us. I don't mean say them gone out of this life, but sometimes YouTube channels do get removed. Sometimes somebody lost them phone, and for reasons sometimes persons will unsubscribe, because I've got persons who prefer the narrated videos to the blog videos, while persons who prefer the blog videos to the narrated videos, you know. However, what I'm gonna do, guys, let us take a look at our first question, you know. And our first question is, can you get COVID from the vaccine? Now, guys, I am not a doctor. I am not a scientist or anything like that. I do read a lot, but you're here to help me discuss these issues. So that's the first question on screen, guys. Can you get COVID from the vaccine? It sounds weird, but these are questions that our interested viewers have actually asked. All right. Yeah, man. And if you've got questions too, guys, you can place them in the comment section and I'll have those on screen. Really want to thank you all for the time you spend watching these videos. All right. Really want to thank you for your donations. I want to thank you for there was this time when, I always use my phone to create videos, to film and to edit. But I'm so grateful the fact that now I have two cameras. I have a GoPro, you know, Really appreciate the support, guys. And there'll never be a time when I stop telling you thanks. It might get cliche, it might sound played out, but each time I remember where Elite Jamaica is coming from, I can do nothing other than be grateful. You understand? Really thank you all. Sometimes I see my dark country and like the Wi-Fi up there slow, as you noticed with the show, the call with Desiree the other day. You know, the Wi-Fi is slow and a data I did have to use, and at no time was I ever out of data. And thank you all so much. You know, thank you for the credit you guys donated. Blessings to God, Garden and family, especially for organizing the tablet drive, the charity tablet drive. That was a great run, and we left a lot of persons feeling happy. You know, blessings to Nick with the laptop drive. You know, Nick and friends for the laptops. You know, there was a laptop drive. Blessings to Sonia Patterson. And Sonia, if you're watching, I would really like for you to be a part of our Easter charity. All right, I'll contact you on that. Okay. Christopher Stern, proven side effects. Well, there is this nurse who, all right, what we need to understand, you know, is that everybody DNA is different. So there are going to be persons, whatever medication it is, there are going to be persons who have side effects. But from COVID, there's this nurse, there's a video circulating with this nurse who she fainted after taking the vaccine. And I know for a fact there are going to be more. There are going to be deaths. First, people are going to dead because of the vaccine, but it's not say the vaccine that kill people. It's gonna be because they have got some other sort of illness that goes against the vaccine, you know? All right, Desiree, it doesn't treat it, but somehow it is said that it gives you a better chance of not catching COVID. Now, you see, I don't think kids should be getting the vaccine. The reason being, like anybody can catch it, but a child has almost 100% chance of recovery. You see me? 20 to 42, you know, them have a 98% chance of recovery. You understand? 45 through to 65, them have a 95.8% chance of recovery. You understand? So it's only over that now, where 70 to like 85, 90, where then if you think you have a better chance to survive with the vaccine, then you take the vaccine. But it's not a must. That should be the way. That should be how it is administered. You understand? Because after going back and reading about like the terms of the vaccine and like the possibility of the age group and the chances of contracting the virus or surviving the virus, sometimes it looks as if the vaccine isn't even needed, you know, because they actually use this thing as a scare tactic where it looks more serious than it actually is. And it could be a false flag where they just want to implement something, but we're not really sure about that yet. Okay, Tara J blogs. All right, Tara J says she actually knows a couple who contracted the virus after taking the vaccine. So, as I said, persons are built differently. The person's body built up differently. So, you know. Julie Tupper, good morning. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. Barbara Aston, yeah, man, remember the day with the was, you know, it's like, hey, that day that me literally know said the place there, so, you know. And the man said the place there. However, I never know about the concrete part. He must say some board things over there. But you know my sense of direction stay and how me stay when me reach someone system, I reach when me I go peeps. Me excited. So me never see no us. And to how me I go up the hill, it's like I couldn't turn back even if me see. It's a tree I was and the was them up on the tree like I didn't miss, you know. And me walk right up in the tree and then did make me dance. When I realized when I turn back and jump, if like me to jump a little bit further straight over the gully, me go, yeah man. And trust me, that was a day, yo. It did nice still, man. Not telling a lie. The most bite that the nicest was bite me ever get. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. The adenovirus 26 that is used to deliver the protein to grow mRNA to fight COVID. Okay, yeah, God, because normally they have to use it has to be delivered by a virus, As Mida said, to kill a virus, you really have to use a virus to deliver the medication. Okay, I really do think so. It's gonna be better controlled. Beulah All, good morning. Thank you for joining. It's really a pleasure having you here. All right, today we will be discussing the COVID-19, a year in review. I'm sorry, guys. Now, the question that we're on, the question is on screen, right? Can you get COVID from the vaccine? Yes, Thunderable. I think persons who have a lot of allergies, allergic to medication, should really wait it out, lay back and consider not taking the vaccines. I think it should be persons who like where stand less chance of recovering from COVID who should actually take the vaccine. Iris Greenaway, good morning. Thanks for joining. Blessings to you and your family members and everyone watching from Bronx, New York. All right, so yeah, peeps, the question on screen, can you get COVID from the vaccine? And once again, I want to thank you all for joining. It's really a pleasure having you here. All right. So I don't think you can get COVID from the vaccine. Like, I'm not gonna go on the conspiracy side of person that say actually get the vaccine and then get COVID. I don't think you can get COVID from the vaccine, but I think there is a possibility where even with the vaccine, you might still contract the virus. Sharon Fitzgerald, good morning. Thanks for joining. Okay, Sharon Fitzgerald. Sharon says that she took the vaccine in January and she took her second dose in February. And she's fine, no side effects. And also her co-workers and residents are also fine as well. All right, so I'm really happy about that, Sharon, because yeah, I know persons are going to take the vaccine and it works, and there are persons who are going to have side effects. You know, it's just something that we can't get around. Virgo Angel, blessings. Thanks for joining. As I was saying earlier, a lot of persons are going to be celebrating their Elite Jamaica anniversary in this month because this is the month where I started the vlog. All right. So, yeah, man, blessings again. Okay, God, you can get sick, but not COVID. Okay. Thank you for that, Tara J. Okay, your wife got the second dose got pneumonia after getting the second dose. Stan Wright actually says I'm really sorry about that, Stan. His wife got pneumonia after taking the second dose. Both doses made her really sick. Okay, seems she has some allergy. She's allergic to the medication because that is gonna happen. You know, I know of persons who got really sick after taking the vaccine, and see there's someone in the comments who actually took the vaccine first and second dose, and they're okay. So it's gonna be like that. Kelly Wilson. In some cases, I do think the vaccine will slow the process of you getting, or give you a better chance of not contracting the virus. Stan Wright, how is your wife doing now though? Is she better? And Tara J, I don't understand the VDR. What does VDR stand for? Let me know, please. Ivan Jimenez, good morning. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. And the topic we're discussing, can you get COVID from the vaccine? That's the first question. We're having a year in review, looking back at COVID-19. As you know, it's the anniversary of, yesterday was the anniversary of the first COVID positive case in Jamaica. Okay, Stan, she's up and running now. Okay, blessings, man. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, yo. Isn't it? Really give thanks for that. Betty Jenkins, good morning. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. Now, guys, I'm going to move on to our second question. And the second question, if you had or if you have COVID, do you need the vaccine? O'Neill Buchanan, good morning. Thanks for joining. Marlene West, good morning. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. Yeah, man, for real, God, you know, it all goes to show that persons are going to have side effects, but um, it seems in some cases the vaccine does what it is supposed to do. Okay, Tara J. Is that permanent that they actually have a permanent issue after taking the vaccine, or it's just something like 20 minutes after or so? Yeah, Kelly, if your immune system is weak, in some cases it's the same. If in some cases you will get sick, in some cases you will not get sick because it's supposed to, I think it's supposed to, it's supposed to help your immune system, but you can be allergic to the medication just the very same, you know. Freeman, good afternoon. Thanks for joining. Blessings. All right, it's a pleasure having you on the show. All right, so yeah, peeps, the next question, if you have or if you had COVID, do you need the vaccine? Yeah, Tara, that's what I'm basically saying. There's no way everyone is going to react the same way to the vaccine. No possible way. All right, so question number two, if you had or if you have COVID-19, do you need the vaccine? Thunderable, I think children should not take the vaccine. All right. I feel like, in my opinion, I think it's older folks who have like a smaller chance of recovering from COVID-19 who should actually take the vaccine, who should be vaccinated against COVID-19, So, because when you look at the chances of recovery in ages from kids going up to 60, it's up in the 90s. So, and basically, that's what they normally look at. That's what they normally look at when you're trying to find a cure or a vaccine or anything like that for your illness. Okay, for several days, the feeling lingered. Well, I'm not sure. No. Honestly, people, to me, when vaccine, anything in a needle, once I see the needle, my blood run cold, and most of the time, they must wake me up after I get the injection because I literally feel afraid of needle. You understand? So it could be so many other things. Mavis Harrison, good morning. Thanks for joining. O'Neill Buchanan, good morning. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. Okay, O'Neill Buchanan wants to know if it has to be taken every year, each year, like the flu shot. All right. So O'Neill is asking if the vaccine has to be taken each year, like the flu shot. I'm not sure. I didn't even think about that. Okay, sure. And that's what I think. I think it gives you a better chance. But then as I said, the survival, the recovery rate, the recovery statistics, it's up in the 90s. You know? Okay, Stan. So it could be that which actually was causing her to be ill. Okay. Oh, so if you had COVID-19 and like you got rid of it, you still need the vaccine because even though you built up some immunity, you could still carry the virus. Sister J, Caribbean Cuisine, good morning. Thanks for joining. I actually, I think I sent you the link. The link is in the chat at the top. If it's possible that you can join me on the show, I would really appreciate that. Okay. So God is saying that maybe you're going to have to take the vaccine next year because they don't know about the longevity or the timeline of the vaccine. And that's basically true. No one has said anything about that because they don't know how long it's going to last anymore, you know? So, and as we said earlier, guys, let me say this again. I have been getting comments about wearing the dark glasses or shades on cam. But as you know, for those of you who have been here a while, I do have a light sensitivity issue. So the light bottom of my eye, and I will just sit here with water running from my eyes. It makes no sense, all right? So I'm really sorry about that, guys, but it's not fashion, it's more of a medical situation, all right? Yeah, God, I think they're gonna make it annual, you know. You can contract the virus more than once. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I know cases where someone contract the virus. In England, they came back to Jamaica and they actually got it. It's a mess up. You can contract it more than once. Yeah, God, unfortunately or fortunate, because it could be good, it could be bad. And every negative there is positive, and the more negative or the more positive you can take out it, you know? So it might be something that worked, and we are the first guinea pigs who got it, you know, while we just have to hope say that way. Thunder Rebel, blessings. Stand right, you missed the roosters in the background. You know, you them. Right, them out there make some nice one, you know. Mm-hmm. I know the rooster St. Thomas loud still when him bark, you know. Yeah, man. All right, guys. So I'm gonna move on to the next question, and this is really an interesting question. Like, what happened to the other viruses that were around where people used to talk about? You know, like the natural flu virus, the influenza virus. What happened to all of those other viruses? Like, where them gone? Are they dead? Did the COVID kill those viruses? Kelly Boo said she glad to get the car because she tired for work. Like, you follow my peeps. Yeah? That was a whole lot of walking. Yeah, man. For real. But anyway, um, question on screen. What happened to the other viruses that were around? All right. Yeah, because if you notice, everyone is referring to COVID. It's actually like a year since we've heard anything about influenza. And, you know, it's so for me lessons. Yeah, man, you know, like, yeah, it was a whole heap of walking through. Guys, question on screen. What happened to the other viruses that were around? Um, like, man, no, stop on that question. I do want to take the answer from you guys. Yeah, easy though. You say now what? No more, Jano. Maya Unstoppable, blessings. Thanks for joining. Yeah, maybe I thought maybe the flu got pushed to the back because all the hand washing and them thing and persons trying to prevent themselves from getting COVID actually uh, sanitize them and I take also make a pill and them thing down. You know, I drink guinea and weed and fever grass and all of them thing, you know. Yeah, man. So them build up them immune system. Yeah, it seems they stopped recording those cases. I'm not sure why. Yes, Sister J, the other viruses are around, but Jano is like we not hear about them. Blessings, Claude. Thanks for joining. Blessings to everyone watching from Canada. Ivan Jimenez say COVID is more money making. Yeah, man. Yeah, peeps. Understand. All right, guys. So we have to move along. I'm gonna be taking a look at the next question. Guys, I'm sorry about the background audio. As you know, it's like morning time. How long after taking the vaccine are you protected? Yeah, guys, how long after taking the vaccine are you protected? That's the next question on screen. Yeah, peeps, I want to thank you all for joining. Really, really appreciate you all being here. If you haven't yet liked the video, remember you can also like the video by clicking the thumbs up button, the one down at the bottom down there. So, yeah, man, turn that button blue, yeah? Remember to share the video if you haven't yet shared the video so others can know we're live. Because, you know, sometimes, well, at every time there is something to be taken away from the program. All right. Remember, guys, you can also subscribe to Elite Jamaica by clicking the red subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Yeah, guys. So it's really a pleasure having you here. Where's Somali in West? They don't know where the other viruses are. All right. So how long after taking the vaccine are you protected? Oh, that's the question you're answering. Yeah, because I have some stuff here. So for Moderna says it takes 35 days for their vaccine to work. That's the Moderna vaccine. Pfizer says it takes 28 days. And Johnson& and Johnson says 21 days. So, like, how long before you're actually protected after you take the vaccine? That's really the question, you know? Oh, thanks for the information, God. Here's the information on screen also. Okay, they schedule the next dose within weeks. Okay. But I mean, I think you have to get all doses before, but how long after completing all those doses are you really protected? You know, 2 weeks. But you have to continue our safety precautions. All right. So it's not like you're going to take the vaccine and run out a door without mask and go in a crowd and then kill them. All right, me understand. Yeah, that's the question. If are you protected if you still can get it? Well, you have a better chance of not getting the virus. All right, you're not 100% protected, but you have a better chance of not contracting the virus. You know. So the major vaccine, the Pfizer, 28 days, Moderna, 35 days, and Johnson& Johnson, 21 days. So, okay, Eve, you took the Johnson& Johnson shot. All right. About a week after second shot for Pfizer and Moderna. Okay. December the 3rd last year. Okay, Eve, you took your vaccine on December the 3rd last year. Whoa. Okay, okay. Okay, Thunderable says you can get it again, but a milder case, non-life threatening. Okay, they had a clinic trial. Okay, God, are you saying that there's only one shot for Johnson and Johnson, which is effective within 3 weeks, while the others are given 2 doses? Let me get that clear. All right. Remember, guys, if you're just joining and you're not sure what we're discussing this morning live, it's about a review of COVID-19, a look back at a year with COVID-19. All right. We were trying to get some questions answered, and we're actually moving along with this question. How long after taking the vaccine are you protected? Okay, Eve McBarnett. So Johnson& Johnson is only one shot and the others are two. All right, I understand that. So if be after you take the vaccine, I really wouldn't advise you to not wear a mask. You should still consider the safety measures. You should still wear your mask and sanitize your hand properly because there are still others out there who are carriers and you can actually contract the virus because you're not 100% safe. So, all right, there's still a possibility that you could contract the virus. Mhm. So, guys, if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed to Elite Jamaica, remember you can subscribe to Elite Jamaica by clicking the red subscribe button. All right. You can also like and share the video. And also, thank you for those who are watching on Facebook at the moment, Facebook Live on the Elite Jamaica page. Thank you for those who are watching on Facebook. And my profile, really appreciate the support. As you know, we stream to 3 platforms in the morning. Blessings again, guys. You know. All right, God, as I touched that topic, in most states in the United States, like mask wearing a mandatory, them actually suspend the mask wearing. I'm gonna understand if COVID so rampant and everything. Just like a couple of days ago, there was mask wearing was mandatory. Now them just said them are suspended. Like you're not wearing a mask with them, man. Like COVID arrest today, is it? I don't understand that, and that's messed up. So yeah, peeps, remember to hit that thumbs up button. Get your likes up so that Facebook can actually publish this video out further so that others can know that we were live and they can actually get the information. Yeah, man, them not have no common sense, them crazy and irresponsible. You can't have a virus and a virus where mash up a place like that and I think it's all political wherever you go in the world. Just like a couple of days and then you have to say, like, all right, you don't have to wear no mask, man. I joke with them, don't? Must something like that. You see, they're crazy, you know? So, guys, once again, I want to thank you all for joining. Thank you for the time you spent watching the videos. Mr. Me have one something there, no peeps, a compilation. Because I tell you, he's an avid viewer of Fly Irish channel and I watch like all of Fly Irish video them. He's my Fly Irish like my social media friend. Not a person that I've met in real life, as Mr. Social media friend. I respect the fact that I'm consistent and I'm coming to them nice. Them one away, them unique and them catching. But I noticed he started to do compilation videos. The youth that sell all in video them on DVD. You know? Yeah, is him rate that. Is him realize him started some compilation videos. So I was looking at him and said, like, seriously, we have some very nice scenes in the most of the video them. So I'm gonna do a compilation. You know, peeps, is it true enough? We're gonna do a compilation video, peeps. And my compilation video is not an hour, it's like 4.5 hours long. I'm a cut, I'm a cut, I'm a clip, I'm a cut, and like me have to clip some of the scene them in the video. It's not exporting peeps. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get it down to an hour exactly, while just the scene them from the discovery them and just the like all when Akeem a finger for the mango and all them things. Just them little scene them. You understand? I'm gonna do a 2020, a best of 2020 compilation video. And hopefully we can done it today. The video done enough. Like the video done everything, but it not export because it's too large. You know, so I'm gonna cut it down and I'm gonna have it up today. I have a driving video that is the one from where I show the road works and all of that. I was trying to put it on screen, but it actually too long, so it now go work on the screen, isn't it? So what I'm gonna do though, guys, it's too short for a video, I think, because it's 14 minutes long. I'm gonna start clip it, but it's too long to be loaded onto this screen for the live. So I'm gonna go upload it now the group. All right. A part of that is already uploaded to the Facebook page. So yeah, when you can check out that over the Facebook page, that's already uploaded. You know, so you can see the development, the St. Thomas Roadwork development. All right. See, Ivan Jimenez says at in South Carolina you don't have to wear mask at restaurants or government buildings, and that's crazy. You know. Jules Reed, good morning. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. It's been a while since I've seen you here. Multi-disc volumes, yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Joel in the kitchen, good morning. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. You're a first-time viewer, so you know I always post first-time viewers comment on the screen. Thunder Rebel, blessings. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man, you know, I always think about this, having a line of communication that where we can actually get to. Jamaicans can come together from all over the diaspora, all over the world. You know, because there are Jamaicans in other parts of the world and in some country where they have no interaction with the Jamaican. Them a lot of people could have really get a chance to be in a program like this where they can interact with fellow Jamaicans from across the world. Also, we learn a lot. You know, we information gets around, you know, so I think it's a good platform, you know, and thanks to you guys for making it possible. Yeah, Kelly Wilson, there are actually three different brands. I'm not sure if the three companies are selling the three same vaccine, but it's three companies which we have discussed earlier. It's Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson and Johnson. So it's three companies, Kelly. You have Moderna, which they say that it's 35 days before it works. It have a 35-day working period. Pfizer, 28 days, and J&J, 21 days. All right, so it's actually three brands. Oh, there are 5 approved vaccines? Wow. I thank you for that, Bart. Now, Kelly, I just got information right here. Got to saying that there are 5 approved vaccine. Stand right. Just spoke to my dad earlier this morning. You know, yeah, man, him blessed, man, him there at work. Is it? I'm supposed to see him shortly after the live because I'll be going out on the road. Yeah, man. Yeah, peep. So they said there are 5 approved vaccines. All right. I'm not sure the name of the other two, but for those two I told you about, those are actually approved. Guys, remember you can also share the video to your Facebook page, your WhatsApp group, so that others can get to view this video, even if it's now or when it is uploaded. Okay, there are more getting approved. Okay, got real. Yeah, man, a big business, man, for real. You know, really big business. So, guys, blessings again and thanks for joining. It's really a pleasure having you here. Thank you all for your donations. Thank you for the time you spent watching the videos. Uh, Just to remind you guys that the Elite Jamaica Charity Drive will be on the 4th of April, all right? And we will be in the parish of Portland. It will be a charity food drive for homeless persons. Yeah, man, we are trying to do the parish of Portland. So thank you all for your donations. And for those who want to be a part of that charity, you know, you can always message me at the number, which is going to be running under the screen, like, yeah, right now. That's the number that is going to be on the screen. And you know, my email address is there also. You can always contact me there. As for the charity, guys, you know, we always accept donations, no matter how small it might be. Even if a $5, $10, dollar, you know, it goes a far way. You know, we can help more people. Edith Martin, good morning. Thanks for joining. All right, guys. So we're up to our 47 mark. You know, it's about closing time, guys. So I really want to thank you all for the time you spend watching this video. I have a vlog I'm going to do in the day. I'm going to upload a video because I cut down the scenes from the best of 2020. I cut that down to an hour so that that can be uploaded. Normally, I'm going to upload 2 or 3 videos one time. I've uploaded 2 or 3 videos in one day, but not one time. Normally, I just have to show everything out there. One time, once I'm finished, I just show them out. Is it? So thank you again, guys. It's really a pleasure having you here. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your credit. Thank you for being a part of the Elite Jamaica charity. That has really been working. Persons have been happy. I get good feedback, very, very good feedback. Thank you for those who have been a part of the show over the past couple of days. We have been going live. Still looking forward to having a couple of you guys on the program very soon. All right. It was really, where am I headed today? God, like, you know, I'm not gonna like, wait, I say no. I'm not gonna tell no one on the program. I'm not gonna make it public where I'm gonna go today. Alright. Until I get back. You know me, in the group, maybe we'll tell 1 or 2 people. I go, God, you know, I'm gonna make you know me, but not on the show. Alright, bro? Yeah, man, just for safety issues. Yeah, man. But if y'all been watching the program, a lot of y'all here will know where I'm going today. Yeah. So y'all have a blessed day, everyone. Thanks for joining again. It was really a pleasure having you here. For those who have been watching on Facebook, thanks for joining. Remember to share the video. You can always subscribe to the YouTube channel if you, all right, if you haven't yet subscribed. Yeah, man, God, I say another word. All right, remember in the mornings when we stream live on Facebook and under my profile. For those of you who are familiar with my profile, my personal profile, I stream live on the Facebook page, Elite Jamaica, and also we stream here on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. All right, so yeah, peeps. Sooner or later, we will be streaming to other platforms also. This will be a morning show every morning at 8:30. We're back to our regular timing. If there is a cancellation, it won't be a cancellation. If the show is pushed back, it will be pushed back to 10:30, 11:30, or in the evening, depending on what has happened that day. All right. Yeah, Kelly Wilson, for persons already with respiratory illnesses, the mask not really work for them, is it? Well, as I said again, guys, the number is on screen. You can contact me there to be added to the WhatsApp Elite Jamaica group where we can discuss these subjects more lengthy, where it's just in the chat, all right? So blessings again, guys. You all have a wonderful day, and from us here at Elite Jamaica to you all out here in TV world, just want to say stay safe and tomorrow.